cursor over the thing you were reading, run it down there with the mouse push and highlight it, and then right-click, and then
we get a designated driver, drive down there and just drop the book off to him.
Open your email program, put my address on it, and paste it into the thing, and send it to me. That's not a lot of work, maybe that's why you're not working in the coal mine. You're just too lazy to move your finger and move a mouse over.
You know, you might have a dog licking peanut butter off of him or something there.
Oh, that's an ad hominem attack.
All right.
That's an ad hominem attack, Mike. He said a dog was licking peanut butter off your nutsack. That's an ad hominem.
No, it's not an ad hominem attack. He must have a camera in here, that's true.
I tell you, boy, that's the most educated, ignorant son of a bitch I ever seen.
Whoa. Yeah, Jackie, you want to get in this? You're on the losing side.
I mean, Mike, I usually give you credit, but you're a fucking idiot tonight.
I'm not going to accept anything, but you said that what you're reading out of.
Hell, I don't give a shit if you accept it or not. We're telling you where to find the info.
Like I said, you weren't even wrong. You know, you were that far off.
Mallory? I don't know. Well, I looked his call up. Is that AE4MD? No, AE4FB. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Foxtrot Bravo, otherwise known as Fat Bastard. You'll find him all over the place. There's a pretty good synopsis on the internet about him.
And who did it?
All the people that fucking hate you, which is the majority.
No, it's not the majority. It's the ones that are influenced by the Brian Crow Bully Gang, yourself included.
No, Mike, I'm pretty sure it's the majority. That's why the possum net is down to what, like one fucking participant now?
Well, intellectuals don't want to come around if they're going to be jumped all over by, matter of fact, they've said so. And they've actually said so in depositions, but that's for another time.
Fat bastard,
Listen, they're not going to be back on until,
tonight, I'm not.
And Brian Crow, over.
Mike, I'm usually sympathetic to you, because, you were given a raw deal in many ways, but tonight I'm not because, you're wrong. It's so simple for you to look up this information we're talking about, but you want us to send it to you or do this, and you got Google. I know you got the internet. You got the computer right behind you. All you got to do is turn around and look it up, but... like I said, man, usually I'm sympathetic with your calls, and, I believe in a lot of stuff you say. I think you're sharp, but tonight, man, you really did drop the ball. I mean, you're arguing over something that's so menial and stupid. All you have to do is look up this information yourself, and I hate to say it, Mike, but it is showing your true intelligence. KI4THX.
No, it's not. That's another logical fallacy. I'm arguing with you, and it's like a special kind of, I don't know what it is. It's not really,
he's
it's really off-kilter stuff, but the main thing is that I've already done that. I keep trying to tell you, I already looked it up. I found a PDF in one place. I haven't looked at it yet. It's already sitting there ready for me to read. As soon as you send me a copy of what you got.
In a reluctant reincarnation of the Mogan Kara, the Siberian shaman who shape-shifted himself into a horse fly.
Set out separately on about 190,000 websites.
Yeah, he does different stuff.
All of them a little different, by the way, so
quack, quack.
They all speak Russian differently or something. But anyway, the thing is now, is what I'm talking about is I asked for you to send me what you're reading from, a copy of what you're reading from. That's what it's about there, over.
Such as my explanations to what I thought the 1 through 10 meant, so he wants a fucking documentation of that. Well, he should have recorded it, and then he could go back and study it. But, Mike, I mean, really, all you got to do is read it yourself.
So,
you explained it in 10 different ad hominem ways.
Ad hominem attack? You know what ad hominem means?
Ad hominem!
Yeah, it's a personal attack on a person. Not you, Jer! Not you! You're saving them!
Ad hominem, Mike, you fat bastard!
Bob, you're trying to save your proteges there. That's not fair. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. No, I wasn't talking to you. You know better.
He's not trying to save me, and fuck. If he considers me his protege, I consider myself fucking worthy, and I think he's a smart guy, but I think you're a stupid son of a bitch.
Well, he's one of the smartest guys on there, certainly smarter than you. I don't know about the other guy. I'm sorry you got involved in this, but I wouldn't take Ernest's side in this. But mainly, I want an email from Ernest. That's what the big point is here right now. And all the stuff he says about me because I want to get an email from Ernest is false. It's just wrong, false, no way you can deal with it. He just doesn't want to do it. For what his reasons are, I don't know. I can't see inside his tiny little brain. But it's not a tiny little brain. It's got a fairly high IQ, but I don't know what he did with it. But anyway, that's how me of attack.
That's funny. That's funny. You got me to smile there, you fat fucking fucker. Yeah, that's a double negative. Fat fucking fucker. Oh, it ain't. No, it ain't. But anyway, opposite of that, Mike, I don't know what you want us to do here. What do you want us to do? Hold your fucking hand and make you feel important? You want me to go out of my way to send you an email about shit that I read and then commented on? What do you want me to do? You want me to record what I say every night and send you a fucking copy of it? Or do you just want to use that big goddamn brain that you have in your head and analyze it yourself?
Well,
okay.
That was all.
Question my knowledge of ad hominem. You know, I had to look it up, actually.
That you just used. It had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, ad hominem, I don't know, fat fucker's term. It's just one of his favorite quotes.
I want you to put it
Anyway, I looked it up. Attacking a person's character or motivation. He's laughing at me because it was a double negative. But attacking a person's character or motivations rather than position or argument. So,
they don't know what ad hominem means. They don't know what a logical fallacy is. They don't believe in them. I actually heard Brian Crow the other day saying, you ever heard anybody else talking about logical fallacies? There can't be such a thing. It was just amazing. Brian Crow, I have to say, he is 10 miles wide and about 1/1000th of an inch deep. Over.
Is he part of the 14313 gang?
No, he got his ass kicked up there for years, and he got his ass kicked down here for years, and pretty much he got run off because he's a fucking moron. And so Brian Crow, Tom Wadley, they did it all to Mike Adams because he's so smart and they're so stupid.
Oh, that's just gobbledygook you're doing there, and it means nothing. So do you have anything real to say, or can you just send me that email?
Stupid to realize it.
You don't know whether I mean, if somebody was really refereeing, if there were enforcement on amateur radio, if there were even enforcement by the FBI of bullying old people across the state lines.
He's old and set in his ways and refuses to see anything else, and that's what AE4FB is in a nutshell.
I'm refusing to see anything but an email on my computer right now from you with what you said. That's how simple it is to stop this.
Anyway, that really meant that on an oscilloscope, when things are pushed beyond the envelope of maximum peak envelope power, and then they begin to fold over, and they call that distortion. I think that's what we have out there.
I agree.
Well, I hear a lot of distortion out there, but I still don't have an email.
Well, I'm sure you do, Mike, because you're a fucking educated idiot, so everything's distortion.
And man, of your intellectual stature ought to be able to retrieve any kind of email. Or look, I offered to send you something there. I don't know you that well. You might be a pretty decent guy. Might drink a beer or something with you. But anyway, I think I've wasted probably an hour and a half of my time, and everyone else is here. So I'm going to clear out the 73 out there. This is N4KWT, Ron in north central Kentucky. And I enjoyed the conversation, even the ad hominy.
Yeah, well, we'll catch you later, man. It was good talking to you, and it was a real good conversation till that fat bastard showed up. So come on back, and we'll do it again.
Oh, man. See what you did, Ernest? One email could have avoided all that.
One email. It's a principle, Mike. It's the fucking principle of the matter. I am not going to hold your hand when the same information I see is the same information you can see with 10 seconds worth of work. Fuck that.
I already did the work. I'm waiting to see yours.
It's the same shit you read, asshole. I just commented on 1 through 10.
I don't know that. Send it to me and I will 17,000 hits on it, or probably more. You know, I have to find out which ones of those are real first.
Dude, what the fuck is his deal? Does he not think that I was the one commenting on the 1 through 10, that I was the one adding that sidebar on there?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't understand.
You know, it's not that I'm
Matter of
stupid.
fact, I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to Google a picture of a big dick, and I'm going to send it to
the
you.
legwork now. I've been doing the legwork for 20 years, or ever since the Zappatistas, full time, ever since the Zappatistas rose up in 1995 and dropped us against NAFTA, and you know, took over the government there, and
I'm doing it right now.
I'm from the Kandan jungle. It's 20 years I've been doing that stuff. You ain't been doing that. Now, send me the thing you got, or shut up.
No, I'm going to send you. Yeah, I'll send you something. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Wait for your email to ding. I'm going to send you something. Big black dick.
You tried to get fired, tried to lose your Social Security and all that. You think anything about that anymore?
Nah, you don't give a fuck.
What was this about Social Security?
Matter of fact, I'm going to make a point. I'm opening up my email account right now. And, you know, you want me to send you something. You want me to send you request information, or
You're not going to send it to me.
better put, you request knowledge. So I'm going to send you something. Hold on just a second.
Don't bother, man. It just...
Yeah, no, I really don't want to bother. I really didn't want to bother fucking 45 minutes ago, asshole.
If you... No,
fuck you. If you ad hominem, what the fuck ever, go fuck yourself. I really didn't want to fuck with you 40 minutes ago when you started this
Get
bullshit.
off the radio, man. You're just
I've got my goddamn Hotmail account open. Let me send this shit to you so you can shut your fucking cum dumpster.
I don't have a cum dumpster.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. That's why your breath smells like ball sack. Fucking fag. Hold on a minute.
You're thinking about Marky Bear.
No, you fucking faggot.
He thinks his breath smells like a Minotaur.
Yeah, whatever. Don't turn this around on Marky Bear, you fat fucking slob.
No,
hold on a goddamn minute. I'm going to send this to you. Shut your fucking cockhole.
That's the reason.
I'll send this son of a bitch to you. I'm going to send you a picture of a big black dick. Big ass black dick. Biggest you ever seen. Matter of fact, I hope you put a gun to your head after you see it. A big dick. It's going to be awesome. Fucking bastard. Copy. Oh, yeah, I'm going to send you a picture of a dick. Hold on. Multiple dicks here. This blows my mind. This is all he wanted. He wanted me to send him something to show him that he matters. So I'm going to send him some pictures of some big-ass black dick. Some Alabama black snake.
Good night, all. KI4THX.
Good night, Bob. I'm sorry about this asshole, but you're familiar.
You should apologize, Ernest. You really should.
No, I apologize to Bob. You can go fuck yourself. Bob knows who I am, motherfucker. Me and Bob sit and talk all the fucking time, all right? Me and Bob have sit here and fucking talk face to face, mano a mano, shaking hands, loaned each other thousands of dollars of fucking equipment. We ain't got no problem fucking... I don't have to apologize to Bob. I don't have to apologize to Bob at all. I don't have to apologize to anybody else on here. Matter of fact, you should be apologizing because you fucked up a good QSO from the start. You want to talk about Corman and the Bully Gang and shit like that? You're a fucking hypocrite.
According to you, which means exactly nothing. And Bob is he's brilliant about everything but politics, over.
Yeah, well, Bob's a smart son of a bitch, a lot smarter than you are, and that's why he left a long fucking time ago.
It was 1 minute a long time ago?
Yeah, he gave up the possum. Now, I'm not going to speak for Bob. I take all that back. It ain't none of my goddamn business, but there's a reason why there's only one fucking person on the possum net. You ever thought about that?
I think about it. It has to do with we're on so late and a bunch of other stuff, but not what you're thinking. It has to do with active attacks on the
Ever ask yourself why there's one person left? read 1 through 10, and I sidebar comment after 1, after 2, after 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, the sidebars could throw you off enough to not be able to remember all 10, but I don't have a perfect memory for something, yelled out of Redneck, Kentucky up there. I want to hear I want to see a copy of it. You're the one that's in control right now. All it takes is an email to stop this. But I'm not backing down either. And I got a deeper principle than you got. You've blown it already as far as academic principle goes. You will not footnote what you say. So go ahead. Just keep on making up stuff, excuses not to send the email, and I'll keep on saying, well, all we're talking about here is, just a little bit. I'm so lazy that I already looked it up. And then, what was it? There was another good one a while ago. Well, you should have recorded it. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go back in time and I'll record it, okay? That's just no argument whatsoever. You went outside of the space-time continuum to make that argument. And that's worthy of Brian Crow, by the way.
Fucking fingers, do the walking, open that son of a bitch up, open that fucking PDF file up, and take a read for yourself, and then come back in a couple days and give us your dissertation. I'd be willing to listen to that. But right off the bat, you said, it's been 40 years since I read that book. I don't remember what it said. Well, I got an idea for you, Mike. You should go read fucking book and then come back when you do remember. How about that?
Well, that's not what I said. I said I don't remember the exact words, and they certainly didn't have, weren't laid out with a 1 through 10 on a yellow web page for me. What I'm saying here is I want to check what you're reading from. That's all I said. I want to check what you're reading from. And you're going to go to any length to keep from lifting a finger to, satisfy me so I can go check this stuff. But I already did the work, and you're trying to get me to change space-time to go back and be ready to record you.
I'm not trying to space time. I'm just not going to go out of my way for somebody who don't want to do it
back to do that. Do you mind if we shift time backwards?
KI4THX.
AE4FB, do you mind if we shift time backwards?
No, I'd mind if you got the fuck off here and did your reading and come back when you knew what the fuck you were talking about. That's what I'd mind.
That's not what we're talking about. I know what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is I want an email of what you read from so I can check it. There was some stuff that just didn't make sense, or maybe you just got it so wrong that it confused me. I don't know. It sounded like the Communist Manifesto a little bit. Go ahead and send me the thing, and I want to check it out. That's the main thing. The main point here that's just resisting right here is letting me have the documentation that's supposed to be so good. Because one thing about it is, it doesn't matter, because there's no communists to worry about. You have no comments to worry about. They've been stamped out by virulent predatory capitalism. Virulent predatory capitalism. That's what you have now. And it's not even capitalism anymore. It's crony capitalism. It's not really capitalism. It's crony capitalism. So you've got nothing. Basically, you're on the verge of neo-feudalism now, which is the opposite end of the spectrum. And you don't even know that. So you're out here studying communism, which is not even, there's nobody there except for somebody in Cuba that's kind of trying to shift their ways around to make a little more money, but they're not going to give up because they don't want what's happening here to us all the time. And you're going downhill. Your whole country's going downhill because you don't really know what's going on. You're looking around for comments, and there ain't any.
I ain't here to hold your fucking hand. I ain't here to make your fucking points. I ain't here to prove that I'm right and you're wrong. I'm just here to tell you that you're a stupid, lazy son of a bitch if you refuse to do the legwork like we have done. So there you go. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I don't know where to go from here. You're just running around in circles.
I know, so I can hear you.
Oh, do what? I keyed on you.
I'm not surprised. That's all you can do.
Oh, shit, Michael. Motherfucker, what are you talking about? You fucking filibustering bastard. You filibuster fucking more than anybody else I know. And you know why you filibuster? Because you refuse to fucking listen.
That's Bob's word, but Bob is...
No, that's a political word, and it's an actual term, and Bob didn't make it up. It's been around long before Bob was here on this earth. It's called filibuster, and you'll find it in fucking an encyclopedia and in the Webster's Dictionary. You'll find it there, Mike, and there it'll be. So, no, that's not Bob's word. Thank you. You dumb bastard. Ad hominem!
We came to...
Ad hominem!
We came to a stop.
Ad hominem!
More doggo or something like that.
Ad hominem! Ad hominem!
Where neither side can move, and so it comes to a standstill.
Ad hominem! Dumb fucker.
I turned out the difference is about the climate change and global warming was that Bob said it didn't matter because men were just another bomb on the earth and men didn't matter, and I thought that it might matter, and that was the only difference we could really find. We started, it must have taken a month to get to that point, over.
No, I'm pretty sure there's a lot more than that, but like I said, I'm not going to speak for Bob, but I will speak for me, and ad hominem, Mike, go fuck yourself.
Well, that's all you've done is ad hominem attacks and a few logical fallacies to go with. Distractions.
Nice.
Well, because we different ways of this sources, of course, but
yeah, KI4THX. By the way, guys, www.livehams.com. That's Whiskey, Lima, India, Victor, Echo, Hotel Alpha, Mike, Sierra. Livehams.com. www.livehams.com, the Patriots Group dedicated web SDR page. PasaNet never had nothing like that. You can get a hold of us there at the chat room, www.livehams.com. Did I mention the PasaNet never had that? You can also find us on Facebook. Did I mention the PasaNet never had that? Neither. And also, you can find us on our dedicated web page, which is www.patriotsgroup.com, password 3843. All of this information is at the top of KI4THX's QRZ page, along with K0AXE. And, yeah, we are technologically connected, and that's driving the old batty bastard nuts.
It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I just want people to see me alone.
I'm sorry that,
ad hominem!
AXE felt so sorry for you.
It's a logical fallacy.
Help you. You know,
ad hominem attack.
Yourself, over.
That's a logical fallacy.
No, it's not.
You stupid fat fuck.
That's a supposition.
What, stupid fat fuck? No, that's ad hominem.
Hey, at least you got one of them down.
Nah, I know what it has been all the fucking time. You see, Mike, you don't think I'm as smart as I am. You know I'm intelligent, but you don't want to admit it because we disagree, and you consider yourself an intellectual. Well, when two smart people get together and, you know, we don't agree, which obviously we don't, you get defensive about it because you want to be smarter than thou, holier than thou, better than thou. Well, old man, we'll be carrying on long after your worm food, so he who laughs last wins. KI4THX.
Well, is that the rules now?
Well, yeah, pretty much, yeah. That's the rules of battle and rules of combat. Last person left breathing's the fucking winner, right? Hey, isn't that the rules of combat, too? Last one left breathing is the winner?
No.
Yeah, it is.
I think you're smart.
Yeah.
I think you're...
Collectively, yes, it is.
Been misinformed and...
Now I'm misinformed. Ad hominem!
Well, for you to...
Ad hominem!
You're dangerously misinformed because...
Oh, that's a logical fallacy.
People might context for real.
Logical fallacy, Mike. Ad hominem attack, Mike. Mike, my AE4FB, the only fucking possum left. Ad hominem attack, Mike. You stupid motherfucker. You're so smart, you're fucking stupid. It's a shame. It's a shame that you wasted all that time on education and you ended up this fucking ditz. Wonder why? Well, this is why.
Hey, Ron, that guy's really got you wound up, man. You need to calm down a little bit.
No, fuck that guy. Fuck him. Here's your email, you bastard. Open that up. You'll spend the next week jacking off.
Is the Communist Manifesto in it?
No, well, it's got something in it. No, you wanted me to send you something, huh? Now I sent you something.
What you were talking about so I can verify it. You won't do that because you're
verified.
wrong.
Verified, motherfucker. How many times do we have to give you the fucking book?
You haven't given it to me once. That's what I'm saying. You haven't even read it again. You haven't even said a word about it again. All you've done is try to ram down what you said down my throat. And all I wanted to do was verify what alleged version you're reading from, because I've seen a lot of fake versions of everything that's supposed to be to the left. That's what it's about. And the breakdown you gave of it, well, like I said, was so far off that it wasn't
Really, because at first he said,
you're still talking over me, huh?
A few things he had questions about. So now that I busted his fucking ass on it, now it's so off. Okay. You fucking hypocrite. Shut the fuck up. You don't even remember what you were saying 30 minutes ago. What a fucking dipshit. Everybody on here is hearing it. Everybody fucking remembers. You fucking moron.
Remember.
Yeah, everybody knows why you're the last why you're the last possum member left too.
Yeah, you're the best, Ernest. You can be the most obnoxious little short guy that ever was.
Oh, fuck yeah, but you know what? This little short 220-pounder and does just fine, and he'll more than likely outlive your fat, decrepit ass, so just put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Not a chance in the world. I'll piss on your grave after I finish with him on FM.
You know what? I'm going to read your fucking obituary. Who will have the last laugh? I will.
You better leave FM alone, Mike. Didn't you have your ass kicked enough already?
Well, all that knowledge Mike thinks he has is going to fucking be dead in about 5 years, and I'll be here on ham radio, carrying on. So there you go, Mike.
Well, I haven't expressed any knowledge. Nothing has been said tonight because I couldn't get anything, precise out of you. Except it didn't sound right to me, and all I wanted was a copy, and that's where it's going to stand. Anyway, back on a second. AE4FB.
Yeah. Check out those last two emails. The first one's Big Black Alabama Snake, and the last one is actually what I said I wasn't going to do. That was to send you what I was reading from, and I commented on a sidebar. You're not going to find that in the article. You're not going to find that in the article, what I was saying as a sidebar. And I told you this from the start. You ain't going to fucking read it in an article because I wasn't fucking reading anything but the 10 definitions. So I sent you the 10 definitions. And if I need to send your fat fucking lazy ass a PDF format of the book, I'll do that too. But please, check out the porno I sent you first. KI4THX, and anybody can send the OO cars to 224 Old Orchard Lane. I do not need OO cars from, I need one from Kentucky. I don't need one from Tennessee, North Carolina, Texas, Alabama, Illinois, and Indiana. I do not need OO cars for any of those states, so please, any OOs listening, we are working all 50 states in OO cards. So please, anybody but those states, send OOs to 224 Old Orchard Lane, Henderson, Kentucky, 42420. This is care of Ernest Sanders, and that's Kilo India 4 Tango X-Ray. Tango Hotel X-ray. And go fuck yourself. There you go. There's an F-bomb. Send them now. Please come now.
Man, that was fucking awesome, Ernest.
But yeah, I'm trying to work it, John.
Dude, that was awesome, man. Yeah, I was just working on a radio here, and yeah, man, he's thicker than mud, man. I'll tell you what.
Now, I tell you, you lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, and that's for damn sure.
No, dude, you broke out the whole motherfucking box of crayons on that one.
I don't know what more it takes, John. What more does it take?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's you're just not gonna get through to that boy, but yeah, I mean, he wants your version of it, and he wants you to send it to him. But I mean, what if you got in there and changed a couple things and sent it to him? You never know.
Yeah, probably not. Well, you know, he'd have to read the book by Karl Marx to know, and he ain't gonna fucking do that. So there you go.
Well, you know, I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna assume you got that from the World Wide fucking Web, and I believe it's the same World Wide Web he has.
That is correct. The World Wide Web in numerous locations in .pdf format, even.
Yeah, no, I think he boxed him in on that one. He didn't have no way to get out of that one, so that's all that was.
Oh, John, he's always got somewhere to go, and that ends up in two places: ad hominem or logical fallacy.
Yeah, he's a grease pig, man. I'll tell you what.
This blows my goddamn mind. Well, at least, hopefully, people who have enjoyed the train wreck here, and it's been one hell of a train wreck. Hopefully, at least that they've heard us talk about Karl Marx and the 10 planks of communism. They've heard us talk about Saul Alinsky. They heard us talk about Alexander Solzhenitsyn. They've heard us talk about all this tonight, and hopefully there are some non-lazy fat bastards out there, unlike AE4FB, that actually will go and learn something from the bullet points that we give out there tonight. And if they learn something that I'm wrong on, I'd like to hear differently. I am open to interpretation, but I am not open to some fucking fat asshat showing up saying, oh, well, that doesn't sound right, but I don't really remember because that was 50 years ago when I read the fucking book.
That's not exactly how it went, but you never get that right
That's
anyway.
pretty much how it fucking went. Yeah, that's exactly how it fucking went.